Then the mother fog thins, allowing us to see the green light glowing through the earth. Amari releases a sigh of relief when we come to a stop halfway down the mountainside. The soldiers' footsteps fade from above, but we're still
Dang, Khalil Mack. Let's go, Chop.
each time he moves. The blade covers the air like lily pads floating above water. Bit by bit, he makes his way across the divide, the floating steps taking him all the way to the other side. You're next, Tahir instructs, making the color drain from Amari's face. I'm not a grounded, she says. You don't have to be. We're using the incantation. Tahir starts to chant behind her, and Amari's hand shakes. She tests the magic by dangling her foot over the ledge, but it still summons the glowing grains. Help me, she curses under her breath. Step by glowing step, she walks across the divide. The grains of rock rise to touch her every time. Dakarai follows after her with his arms pressed to his side. Kenyon refuses to look down. When Brahim makes it across, I nudge Mazeli forward. Let's go together, I offer. I move toward the ledge, but Mazeli's feet stay frozen in place. What did I tell you? I pulled him along. I promise you'll be okay. Mazeli swallows and balls his face, tiptoeing over the ledge. I follow close behind him, keeping my hands on his shoulders as we step across the floating earth. Almost there. My voice trails off when I make the mistake of looking down. I can still remember falling into this pit myself, saved only by your girl's magic. A giant skeleton lies between the sharp and pointed rocks. Gnats pick at the decomposing carcass. My stomach reels when I recognize the horns. The memory of the cow flowing a nuns rider off the mountain plays before my eyes. I snap my head forward and push ahead, grip tightly on Mazeli's shoulders. I was powerless last time. Don't let that happen again.
We in here. We in here, chat. Let's go hunt it today. Yo, chat. Who want me to put up 100 today, man?
Okay, Coach, thank you. We are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up.
God damn, it would be raining out here in this motherfucker.
Between our visitors and the London Black Knights. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. They'll run on first down. Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
large enough for him to step inside. And now he nudges me and I follow after him, disappearing into the dark. Even with Kamali's magic, tunneling through the mountain is...
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Protein spell.
Watch the twist! Despite the temptation to hang back, I find myself drawn to Kamali's side. There's something calming in the way he looks.
They'll try the left side. Dobbins, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterbacks coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this pressure? Because everyone has to win against the defense and get the ball in the hands of the quarterback very quickly.
As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strikeability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
58's mine. Watch the run. 58's the money. 58's the money.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Exit.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Hey, lock it. Hey, echo.
52, right 52. You don't want none of that. Get it. Pick up the ball.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't
Shanked
it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Disley.
Good play.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
Look at me, zipper.
You gotta get there. 58.
Hey, Alpha.
Yes, Mike. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Don't do me like the daddy.
This man out of the backfield. That's complete. And to the 36-yard line.
That should have been a hit stick.
Getting 8 yards. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Pixies.
Wahoo!
Shit.
61, Matchbox Lights. Rock it. Ready?
2nd and 2. And
I was there.
Threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
On 3rd down, Dobbins, and not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
General West. Bravo.
Watch the run. 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Crunch time, defense.
Hey, Haywood. Now.
Looking to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down.
Watch the run.
Get it.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow. This Madden for you, y'all. That's Madden. That's Madden for you.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first
Fucking hate this game.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I fucking hate this game.
Ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what?
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. On first down, it's Taylor. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20.
Wow, LOL.
He wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
This the kid is
23
so
yards on the pickup there and a first. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. On second down now, it's Taylor, and he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They run the counter. Dobbins, and he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. 2nd and 3. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Following the interception, Young. He's going to fire one. He's got him in. Complete. The 20, 10, touchdown.
Rager.
His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the fourth most in a single
Rager.
season.
Oh, I'm going to have to bench that
And his
boy.
guys
My
find
bad.
a way to stretch that lead.
Let me go bench that man. Yeah, that's Rager.
Rosas now to add the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Get the ball. Oh, my God.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
Alert 3. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
On third down, Dobbins. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Back to throw here. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Oh, shit.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
To throw again on second down, Young. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Young. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. That's taken on the 25. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. An early lead in that game for the Falcons. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The coach.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. It's a gain of 12. First down Seahawks.
Come on, y'all know he was giving him that
for
ball,
you
man.
after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
52 the mic, boy, 52. Rap, 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 rap. 52 the mic, Mike 52, Mike 52. Now watch one. Mike 52, Mike.
Hey, Delta. Hey, Jeff.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Damn, I needed one block.
The 11, and this one will be brought back to the 22. So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain...
They've got his man complete. And touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Let's go, Chucky.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catching back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. short boot. Take it at the 21. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Come on, Chop.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, Sam off.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep for Jennings. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Jennings was the one he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. So we're at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, as they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency.
Come back.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Rush in. Go. He's checking crab. Kill.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. This complete to Jones. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. First and 10, Young. Being chased out left.
I was scared.
Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Slam.
Listen.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Watch the run. This side, baby. That's baby side. Check 26. Check.
Taylor.
Kill.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
40 the mutt. Here we go. Switch.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. They'll come out in the pistol. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Check. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Out. Wide. Go. Get wide. Check 4.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. From a yard out as his guys continue to pour it on. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will extend this big lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Young. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
No, I was there, bro.
Incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
No.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Come on, man.
The dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now Young throwing on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
On 2nd down now, Dobbins. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 3rd down, Penny. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
58, 58, Mike. All right, here we go. Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Tight dog,
X3, 218, chopper. Now.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll find Metcalf. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st.
Hey, exit. Get it.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
4 inches. Let's go.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
6-6, pull it high. Speed grip.
They'll run for it with Penny. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Welcome back now here in London. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
10-2 stop.
Yeah. Check.
61, matchbox lights.
Looking to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Lorenzo Carter in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. And Myers winds up yanking it. This is no good.
Come on, Chalky.
Right to the left, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Young working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Out of the gun, it's Young. There goes a deep ball. And he will take it in for the touchdown. In for the score. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep.
That boy Rager,
It
boy.
certainly has. They've been
Run
pretty
that
dominant
ball.
throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
2nd and 9 now.
Whoa.
We got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Lost, dude.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Wow.